And on matters conservation, in a bid to promote environmental conservation, wananchi in a section of Marsabit County have swapped firewood with an energy-saving jiko that uses less charcoal. The community is now tapping natural resources to create a lucrative business in a gum harnessing and sale of modern energy-saving jikos.
Early morning in Degir, Marsabit County, and Naomi Baranga is preparing breakfast for her family. The menu has not changed. What is different is the jiko Naomi is using to prepare the meal. It is an energy-saving jiko that uses less firewood.
The only place here is...
Naomi is a member of the Nigerian self-help group, a cluster of youths committed to creating a better environment while still improving their livelihoods.
Kama jiko ya kisasa inatumia less firewood. Si kama kitambo, mtu anaenda na destroy mti mzima, anachoma makaa, anakuja na kuni mingi, alafu after 3 days amerudi kuni. Sasa baada ya kutengeneza hizi jiko waone kama sisi group members tumeanza kuweka kwetu. Kama mimi nimeweka, jirani akaweka, na wale wanaishi karibu na sisi wakaona vile iko.
The young mother confirms that the Nigerian self-help group has no competition. Theirs is the only group engaging in this business. They are, however, willing to share their knowledge with other youths in the area.
Kuna group wamejitoa ya mazingira, wakiona wanaharibu nini wanawekwa fine. So hata hakuna kuharibu mazingira.
The group has established this area as their factory where teamwork is key. The jiko making process starts from collecting the most important resource in their business, sand. The sand is mixed with water into a finer film ready for the jiko making machine. The final product is stored here, ready for the market. The jiko uses a maximum of 2 cooking woods and goes for 500 shillings. Philip Ndikir is the chairman of the Nigerian self-help group.
Those are my people.
He says the project is not only conserving the environment, but has played a major role in creating employment for these youths.
Hata imefika mahali hata huwezi fikiria mambo yanakwenda kutafuta kazi. Mbona ni kazi ambayo ni kazi kubwa ambayo inaweza ajiri sisi wote na ni kazi ambayo iko hapa nyumbani.
Marsabit is an arid and semi-arid county that experiences perennial drought. Every droplet of rainfall here is essential. Therefore, cutting down of trees here is highly discouraged. Every household in this area uses wood and charcoal for cooking, and therefore more trees are cut down. The traditional method of cooking is not only a hazard to the environment but also tedious. Stronger lungs are required for the women to light the traditional 3-stone fire. Lavenda Ondere, a technical specialist on natural resources management, says this project comes in handy for the youths during the COVID-19 period that has greatly affected employment. It also promotes the preservation of trees in this area.
They have been able to secure with the county government to supply with them with 100 jikos. So it is that our wish that more we are helping them to do market linkages to other suppliers who make these jikos in mass, and at the end of the day they'll have the bigger economic market.
Of recent, we have seen there is a rapid increase in population in the area, and there are a lot of mushrooming towns or villages within the rangeland, and that means the rangeland gets degraded because there are a lot of livestock which are feeding on this, and there is a episode of drought after episode. We need to have our community change their perception on the way they use their resources, especially on the wood fuels and charcoal.
This GECO is a sign of hope to the trees and the environment around this community. They say the journey of afforestation continues with conserving one tree. The modern GECO is not the only way the community is harnessing natural resources in the protection of environment. A lucrative business is budding in Lysamis in the same county. The gum business. Gum is a dry sap found in specific acacia trees and is a significant element in international products. These include soft drinks, perfumes, cosmetics, and pharmaceutical products. The trees in this area are estimated to be worth billions of shillings in gum. The cost of gum ranges from 150 shillings to 1,500 Kenyan shillings per kilo, depending on the quality. The lowest paying products currently being collected from northern Kenya are frankincense and gum, which fetch between 150 Kenyan shillings and 200 Kenyan shillings per kilo. The best paying product is opoponax, commonly referred to as sweet myrrh. It is mainly used in making medicines, especially in Asian countries. A kilo of the product costs between 900 and 1,500 Kenyan shillings locally. The acacia tree produces the best quality products under stress and with very little rainfall. This means that dry seasons will no longer be an ordeal for the locals who have fully embraced the industry, estimated to be worth about 100 billion shillings.
Sasa kabla hatukuwa tunajua gum, tulikuwa maskini ya kutosha. Hatukuwa tumefunguliwa macho, hata huwa anapita hapa. Hapa ilikuwa msituni. Tukapitia mazingira. Sasa hiyo gum ikaenda ikakuwa kitu ya maana kwetu. Yaani sasa tukafunguliwa macho, tukajua kumbe tulikuwa na chakula ndani ya boma na hatukuwa tunajua.
Na kitu ile iko kwetu. Hapana kwa natafuta mahali singine. Iko hapa kwetu. Mamiti ya kwetu ndio iko. Na nafikiri kila mtu anaweza kujitafutia hiyo kitu.
The gum business could become a high economic booster for the country. Gum Arabic is a huge product, especially in Europe and America, where Sudan is the largest supplier, accounting for 70% of the global supply. According to a report by the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, Sudan exported 2/3 of the gum globally in 2018. Janet Ahado, the Assistant Director of Natural Resources in Marsabit County, says the county government is already mapping out the area for better harnessing of the product in order to create more jobs and alternative livelihood for the locals.
That kind of the importance that they have attached to these three species. So, and the destruction is less. Environmental management committees are educating, and at the same time, kind of educating the community why there is need to conserve the trees.
For decades, the communities here have been known to engage in nomadic pastoralism as their way of life, but due to the empowerment here, they can now engage in the global trade. Mombi Wambogo, K24, Lysamis, Marsabit County.